And welcome back, YouTube. So this is probably going to be the last part in the recording session. In the last part, we just hunted a bear. And well, I don't think this room has any lighting. Electric lighting. Oh, maybe it does. Yeah, it has some electric lighting. Okay. Just gonna take a little bit of advantage of this electric lighting to try to research this archery book. Then I'm gonna have the character take a nice long rest. Yeah. And then hopefully we can find some fuel before I go back and try to finish processing the bear we killed in the last episode. Alright, we've got a nice food supply down here in the lower Bleak inlet area. Yeah, nicely got us through the night. Okay, so Bleak Inlet, like always, is cold.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
It should be warm enough if I can find one coal to harvest that bear. And frequently the destroyed cabins over here will have a piece of coal out in the wreckage. Like this. I don't think that coal's renewable, so now that I've picked it up, it won't come back, which is a thing to be cognizant of. The trees over there might have more fuel. Any form of sticks that I can grab quickly. But yeah, this looks like pretty good weather. We'll check in a moment to see if it's overcast or not. If it's not overcast, we can start up a fire with the magnifying lens to save on matches. And it is bright enough to use the magnifying lens. So we'll start the fire. I'll light the torch off of this to carry it over to the bear. And then we'll finish cooking and processing the bear. Well, I say process, well,
Cold is
say
making my
cooking.
head feel
We probably
thick.
won't finish cooking the bear. Probably finish getting the rest of the meat and guts off of the bear.
That's done.
I just realized the reason I'm so heavy. I forgot to leave the bear hide in the hut. Harvested less than 5 minutes ago, and I've already forgotten about it in my inventory. Let me fix that.
Never felt so cold in my life.
So you can see from here, because the visibility is good, you can see the cannery over there. There's usually one pack of Timberwolves in the cannery. I believe that's still the case on Interloper. There's almost always one pack there.
I'm gonna have to leave something
The other
behind.
packs are a little bit more random. So we'll leave you here. We'll leave you here. Yeah, we got around 5 hours of fuel. Though I'd prefer not to throw all the coal on the fire here.
Freezing.
Torch ran out. That's fine. We got enough sunlight to start the fire up. Assuming the wind hasn't decided to nope our fire here. It does sound getting very, very windy.
Fire's life out here.
Yeah, I'm not trusting the
Might have to drop some gear.
fire. Yeah, too windy to sustain effect. Too windy for me to even put more fuel in the fire. Mix it up into the lock here. Yeah, but here's probably a little too far away. Quite usable. Sounds like it might have calmed down. Have to throw a stick in, maybe? No. Okay, so it's too windy to start a fire. Doesn't mean we can't still sort of take advantage of good weather. So that will require me abandoning a bunch of stuff here temporarily. Save on weight.
Something's gotta go.
5, 6. There is a place where the wind will not be a problem. Remember, what? Was it actually? Yeah, it would have been last episode. So last episode, we went over to the Broken Lighthouse. The Broken Lighthouse has a 6-burner stove. You counted how many pieces of fuel I just grabbed? I just grabbed 6, well, not fuel, 6 pieces, how many pieces of meat? I just grabbed 6 pieces of meat. So we're gonna go over, and we're gonna go ahead and use the 6-burner stove to cook us up 6 pieces of meat. One reason I'm so casually sprinting is even though I've lost a whole lot more condition than I'd like, I'm not worried about running out of food.
I've never been so hungry.
Because we're going to cook 6 pieces of food right now. And if anything right now, I'd rather, because we've got an abundance of food, I'd rather burn calories and fatigue, lots of matches, than lose more condition. I'd like to get more condition back. Well, the main way of getting condition back is by resting, specifically resting for very long periods of time. So burning off fatigue at the expense of calories to be able to recover the fatigue by resting is how I'm going to get my condition back. Starting up the fire, hopefully not rolling a 1 so we can get the fire going on the first attempt. And coal looks not to be cold, so we can throw a coal in the fire. Should be enough time to cook all this meat. While we warm up. I'm hearing crows. Must be a carcass around here that I didn't spot the other day. Oh, I should have egged the fish on the floor. Whoops.
I need to drop something.
Okay, hopefully the weather has improved enough. I can go harvest the rest of the pear. To be fair, what I need to harvest the bear is it just not be windy. Okay, so there's a carcass that washed ashore in the beachcombing. That's why it wasn't there last time. Yeah, it's still a little windy. Alright, that is a deer carcass by the looks of it. Which, if it's windy, I can't take advantage of. Yeah, it's a deer.
Can't feel my hands.
As soon as I detected it was deer, I should have really turned around and started running back the other way.
Wait. I'm so cold and warming up again.
Okay. Light winds, blizzard condition. But we haven't seen the lure visibly drop in, so it might just be a storm instead of a blizzard. Or this could be the beginning of the transition to a blizzard. Yeah, I think it's the beginning of a transition to a blizzard. Precipitation's kicking up, visibly starting to decrease. It is blowing in just the right direction. There. It would provide some wind shelter. Let me start the fire. No. I didn't quite position the fire right the last time. I needed to like position it there to protect it. I'm gonna hope that it survives the next night. Otherwise I'm gonna lose everything on the bear. We'll finish reading this book and see if the weather has improved enough. Oh no, that's full blizzard. Full blizzard! Let's get what condition back we can in the current situation. We'll see if the weather has improved enough that we can... This bear! I'd like to get my contents of my bear before my bear disappears, please. Okay. Not too windy. For it being nighttime in Bleak Inlet, it's not even that cold. I guess we'll find out how long this lasts.
Come on.
When this fire started, please get it started.
Turned out pretty well.
My cloth back, we might want that later.
Too heavy.
Two things of meat on the fire. Start carving meat off of my bear. And we can get the last of the meat off the bear. Not as worried about the guts. I'm unlikely Did the wind blow it out? Yeah, I think the wind blew it out. Okay. Bit of a shame, but now if we just need food, we can haul it down to the lighthouse and do a bulk cooking job there. Looks like we've already done by pre-positioning some food there.
Fingers
I
feel
bring the
numb.
6 over previously. And I think I'm just going to give up on the guts. The guts in there aren't worth fighting the weather too much for.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I feel like I'm carrying something heavy that I don't normally carry. Maybe it's the raw amount of cloth. Maybe I don't normally carry 15 cloth on me. That doesn't make sense. I still used to having like 3 or 4 kilograms free. So what did I loot that weighs so much? That's the question I'm contemplating today. Yeah, cooking oil. There's a kilogram. There's a kilogram I wasn't remembering. We've grabbed a bunch of cocktail socks. That's another half a kilogram. We got a fur log and stuff. Okay. Suppose it adds up. Okay, I'd like to have more condition. But what I like and what I get are not always going to be the same thing. Probably wandering around with 10 cloth is a little overkill, so let's leave some here. We've positioned emergency food, so if we need to, we can come back here for food. We've got stuff to cook, so as long as we show up with fuel, we can also cook it, so... I think it's time to explore forward. See if we can figure out how to get up and around. I think the next place... To be fair, the next place will be a little bit dangerous, because the next place is going to be getting into the cannery. And with this level wind, that won't be trivially safe. We probably won't run into wolves, into the Timberwolves, until we get to the cannery proper. But there's a decent possibility I'm going to literally step into the cannery and immediately spot the Timberwolves. That's usually where they are. This was a nice warm day. Warm day by Bleak Inlet standards. That car would be warm.
feel my feet. This'll come in
Second
handy.
pry bar. I don't have the carrying capacity to take that pry bar.
Too cold to think.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to start a fire here and warm up some teas so I stop losing condition damage. I'll probably start taking condition damage again pretty quickly, but delaying it for a little bit will help not get it back into the danger zone.
It worked.
Because, to be fair, I'm not far off of the danger zone as it is. Got spotted by the Timberwolves. Okay, how do I want to deal with this? Okay, so when I'm starting this fire, they won't attack me. Hopefully it's not too windy, so I can actually get warm next to this fire as I fight the wolves.
Turned out pretty well.
Yeah, it looks like I'll be getting warm. Missed. Need to avoid doing too much of that. That shot went along. This is a lot easier with firearms, is all I will say. Missed again. So one of the reasons I'm trying to use the bow instead of just throwing torches at them is if I can kill enough of them, I won't have to deal with them anymore in this location for quite a while. Because they don't swarm like this if there isn't two of them up, 2+ of them up. think you need like 3 or 4 of them for it to do it. Yeah, Okay, I'm pulling back on the old torch method. I've already lost too many of my arrows in the snow. I'm not getting that torch back right away. Alright, the morale failed. One arrow. See if I can retrieve all my arrows away there. Run to the corners of the world. I need to stay by the fire and warm up a bit more, otherwise I'm gonna take more condition damage than I really want to. Most of my arrows are still unaccounted for. Back up to 8. 4, well, most is overkill. 4 are still unaccounted for. There's one of the four. Be fair, I'm not too worried about getting all the arrows back, but I would like to get most of them back. Two of the four. Find one more, I'll be happy. There's at least one more, about two more out there. There was a marine flare if I was in an emergency in there. Good to know. Hopefully, whenever I come back here, it'll be easier to find the missing arrow or two without all the paw prints around. On lower difficulties, this place is pretty stock full of canned fish. It is a cannery, after all. Because I've very recently dispersed the wolves. The wolves are not wandering around, so that's why I'm trying to get as much of the exploration of the area as possible while the wolves are dispersed. because they won't stay dispersed forever. They will eventually regroup. Which will be future me's problem, because that will probably be the next episode when they regroup. But I'd like to have most of the exploration done before I end the episode, which is why this episode is going a little long if you're watching on YouTube. Because the saving for between parts will probably be what causes them to regroup. So I basically want to have the exploration done before I do that save. I might not even make it that long. Okay.
Need to find some place to escape
Starting
this
to
cold.
regroup. Swapped over to blizzard conditions. Okay, well this is where I'm going to put the cut in for the video. And this will probably be the end of this streaming session. So if you're enjoying this on YouTube, I'll try to have another video up for you tomorrow, but that will be future me recording. This will probably be this is the last video in this recording session. If you're watching this on Twitch and you've missed earlier parts in the Long Dark Interloper run, all the earlier VODs will be up on YouTube, except for the ones in this video. And by the time this video comes down, they should be up on YouTube. So if you're interested in watching any of the parts in this at this point fairly long Interloper run, feel free to hop over to YouTube. The YouTube username is willcole100, whereas this is on Twitch is willcole. Yeah, for whatever reason, Twitch won't let me have the same name as I have on YouTube, but that's life. So if you have any questions on any of the game mechanics, feel free to leave comments in the chat. Either YouTube or YouTube or Twitch chat. And if you want to see more, obviously, drop in either on Twitch when I'm recording. So at this point, I think I'll be about 5 days before I record. So pop in 5 days from now, and I'll probably be recording. Probably try to have a slightly longer recording session, next recording session for the Long Dark. And if you're watching on YouTube, I'm trying to have one episode of Long Dark come up every day, and I'm trying not to get so far ahead that the content coming up on YouTube is not leaving gaps, right? So if you're watching this on YouTube, at this point, if you're watching this as it comes up on YouTube, this should still be up on Twitch, because the Twitch VODs stay up for 7 days. So I'm trying to get it so that the stuff coming up on Twitch is up on YouTube before it comes down off of Twitch. So you can watch all the way through without skipping anything, and follow along if you're trying to follow along. And that means I don't need to, well, it means I need to try not recording more than 7 episodes ahead. At this point, I think this will be 5 episodes ahead from when it was streamed on Twitch. So it should still be up on Twitch for about 2 days after this is posted and visible. I also am going to be trying to record at least one other game for every day. That will try to follow the similar also rules where I try not to have it come down off of Twitch until it's uploaded on YouTube. So I'm trying not to be more than 7 episodes ahead. Which means if I I'm recording more than that, I'll probably just do multiple games and post them in different time slots. So there should hopefully be something coming up at noon in addition to 6, and potentially more than that if I get ahead on recording. So I hope everyone's been enjoying what's been recorded. If you want to see me play anything besides Long Dark, feel free to leave that in the comments. Until next time, I hope everyone's having a good time, and I hope everyone has good luck. Catch you all later.